What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. A huge thank you for tuning in. If you're enjoying the progress, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and keeps the grind alive. Today's episode, we have taken this account to the next level. We've been grinding hard and knocking out some major goals. And let me tell you, the progress is real. And speaking of real, my RNG is absolutely insane this episode. Of course, there was a few oops moments along the way, but hey, if you're not being humbled every few minutes, are you really playing Iron Man? Stick around until the end. I promise you, you're not going to believe it. What's crazy, my RNG, this episode, the Dragon Med Helm incoming. No longer do I have to drop elite clues. This will be amazing for the clue grind in the future. Suklas added to the block list. They don't drop herbs, they don't drop seeds, and they are a waste of cannonballs, so you gotta go. The Dragon Harpoon. I was editing my last video and got the notification on the side. Very happy about this. As I really don't use it right now as I'm mostly AFK carms, but who knows in the future. Anglers, minnows, temperas if I ever go back for the pet or need something. Unlocking bigger and badder. The quicker we get to that eternal gem, the quicker we get to that imbued heart, the better. More Slayer XP will be useful for the rest of the account. So one of the first unlocks I wanted to get, looking through there, want to unlock Basilisks right here as the Hunter Sunlight crossbow is best in slot. Now, through Slayer, I was having to use the fairy ring, and I got tired of using the Artie cloak like a scrub. Only missing requirement was Fairy Tale Part 2, so we went and knocked that out. Having the fairy ring in the POH is major. Everyone knows that. People strive for it and aim it, so I quit being lazy and I went and did it. I mean, if I could do it, so can you. Mahogany Homes and the Thieving Grind really set me up. Extending Dust Devils, Fat Slayer XP, Magic XP, 82 range incoming. I love cannoning. Wayne got the flippers. As a fellow Iron Man was getting roasted because he was crying about letting seaweed spores despawn. The farming patch. I really have a lot of seaweed banked. Not really worried about crafting ground. Having to mine a lot of sand and waiting on a dragon pig to really push that to a high level or Zanite jewelry. A needed reason to do it. Might have to for the Ring of Suffering, but we'll see. When decided to send some barrels, idea here and throughout this video was the goal was to push 100 combat, get to corrupt, get Elite Void, complete some diaries, Chin, go to corrupt Gauntlet because I have all the chins from rumors. Now, Perilous Moons messed me up early in the account. I was in room plate legs and fighter torso, didn't have piety. I heard tank gear is the best way to go. We got the gut and chain before we did the fire cape. So what the aim here was a tank body, maybe get some Arams or Caros. Went way above drop rate. Two items in my KC is not good. But you know, RNG always balances itself out. So you get lucky in some areas, you don't get lucky in others. Plus, all you have to do is stick to it. It always works out. So we kept sending some chaos runes for burst tasks, blood runes. Needed those because we want to build the occult. Obviously, having a construction level, maxing out the POH, and then the account's huge. But this early on into the Iron Man grind will come in hand for the rest of the account's history. You know, being able to access all those things and have the perks of having it sooner than later always outweigh things. Quest completed. Needed this for the elite clue step to kill a frost noggle. Now, we don't have to worry about that step. Slayer levels coming in. We're grinding hard. We had our aims really set high. First fat dust devil task since we extended them. Going to be a lot of mage defense, HP, XP. And speak of that, here are those levels. 96 combat, 85 magic, 81 HP. Working hard to get to that 100 combat mark. Kingdom Divided completed. Needed it for the music track. Figured don't ever have to worry about that again. If I ever need to use straws anywhere, it's already done. I don't have to go do a quest to unlock those clues. I have a hard time storing those. I really do. I do not know how other YouTubers and streamers just watch some caskets pile up like that. I'm itching to open them like that Dave Chappelle meme. Rune, Herodic, Helm, huge. I do not have to drop those clue steps anymore for having that. More clues. We was knocking out all the clues we could do the Slayer grind. I really love clues. Always have, probably always will. Ironically enough, you need clue items to do clue steps, so it's a vicious cycle. Plus, God D'Hide is huge upgrades for Iron Man to get and knock out. As God D'Hide boots is really huge. Rangers aren't a huge upgrade from those. And speak of God D-High boots, there they are, boys. The Sarah D-High boots. We got 'em. That easy. Just go get the drop. A bunch of nothing. Hold on. Wait a minute. Nothing. Hold on. Again. Nothing. That purple sweet stack is growing. Beautiful. Lunar Ire teleports. Collection log completed. But nothing. Magic combo collection log completed. But nothing. Here we go. What's this one? Ancient braziers right here. Right now. Red D high. Fashion escape, but nothing major. Boots again. The Zammy D high boots. We're pretty much set at God Wars Dungeon with Sarah, Armadillo, and Ancient. But now, let's see. We really are. I think we have the Bandos Blessing, but I'd have to double check that one. Really getting nothing out of these, but a lot of God D-Hide. I'll take the chaps any day of the week. Any day of the week. The Bodier and the Crozier, same clue. Huge. Do not have to drop them clues anymore. Purple Sweets rolling in, trying to complete a God book, but that takes time. Fremnik, Exiles completed. Wanted to unlock Basilisk sooner as the grind for the jaw. I'm sure it's going to be a long one. A lot of passive range XP as the range method is going to be my way for a while as we don't have the best melee gear and the Hunter Sunlight crossbow is best in slot there. And these range levels rolling in. Where's my leaf bladed sword? Have not got a cuirass stash yet for the leaf bladed battle axe, but isn't the worst, isn't the best. I'll just say that. Broad arrows DPS versus sword isn't much comparison, but the battle axe is, so hopefully we get that. Attack level coming in. Shift our focus to 75 attack to push the combat levels so we can wield the arc light in the future. Big grinds ahead of us, big grinds ahead of us. Completed that quest. Now, Dragon Sword. Okay, Dragon Sword. We get the Dragon Sword. It's just that easy. Get the drop. It's not hard. You just go kill it and you wait for the drop to appear. I told you, RNG always balances itself out. Another combat level coming in. We're getting closer to that 100 combat mark. Big Goal, 100 combat, Elite Void, Chin, Song of the Elves, Corrupt Gauntlet. Another level coming in. We're just grinding though, getting our Slayer up, working towards the Trident, working towards the Whip, working towards the Occult, Lance, everything that is juicy, Araxor, Necreos, Dragon Boots, range level, Slayer levels. Slayer level is 75, actually 82 HP. We're getting it, man. You know what it is. Like closing in on a range level here. Really grinding and knocking this out. There's not left to do but to do it. Showing off Basilisk task. I just didn't want to pop up with a clip of getting a Basilisk jaw, obviously. So collection log, wrong one. Hunter Sunlight Crossbow, like I said, the best in slot according to the wiki for the range method or dragon knives. I have plenty of ammunition for the hunter grind. The Hunter Sunlight Crossbow, Moonlight and Sunlight Antelope bolts, as we all know. Slayer levels going up, range levels going up. Not really much to talk about in this clip. At this mindset was taking all the range XP I could get before Song of the Elves and CG, before chinning the higher range level, the better. As you can see, hopefully get spoon the jaw though. Really not much to show there though. First real gargoyles task of the account felt good. Didn't have the gargoyle smasher. Felt kind of dumb for wasting my points and extended tasks before unlocking a few things. But hey, you live and you learn. You get humbled sometimes after you get cocky and think you could just do whatever, Advice here, be smart. Don't be dumb. Do get the brittle key. Not the major though. 71 attack coming in on the Slayer task. 72 attack coming in. Mindset here was to get 75 attack if we have all the requirements for Wild Gothic sleeps. And also we are planning on doing Monkey Madness 2 to Chin, so unlocking demonic gorillas, warp scepter coming in. Don't know where this would be extremely useful at, but hey, at least we got it. It's not more DPS at barrels or anything, so completed a major task milestone, so we have a lot of points now. Gargoyle Smasher, first thing I was getting, got tired of smashing those. Don't know if I wanted to save some points, so I think I did here, but it was really between ring bling, extending last few tasks, and broader fletching, because with tort minutes you need to craft or get a magic longbow unstrung. Ironic, you want the bow for the start, but ideally you want the scorching bow first because it's more max hits versus the ember light. Like with the scorching bow, you get 12 max hits. The ember light gives you two. So then you go from Bofa to Scorching Bow. Then you ideally want the second sign synapse to go to Ember Light, but range levels going up, combat levels going up. We're getting there, man. We're working steady, hard, Slayer all day, farm runs still in the background. I'm real bad about doing my tree runs, but I think I'm gonna start doing that. Basilisk head incoming. Not the drop we wanted. We want the jaw. But the sooner you start the grind, the sooner you finish the grind. And passively over time, we will be doing a lot of Slayer. So it's no problem to unlock shamans and basilisks. I will unlock shamans later after CG, but basilisks I could do now. Hunter combat. We reached the milestone. We reached the goal. Do you know how good this feels? Now we can move on from Slayer. I was getting a little burnt out of it, to be honest with you. You only could get so many worms and basilisk and fire giant tasks. We are going to finish this task as I do plan on using Durdale, so we need to get an assignment from him. So after we finish CG, we can wield the arc light and go straight to tormented demons to unlock the scorching bow. Went and knocked out the Halloween event as we do not have it on this account as I quit in 2019, and the Halloween themed POH is by far my favorite. So I wanted to do that, messing around with the pumpkins, checking out the previous rewards from the past years, and even dropped a newbie, the Halloween mask and certain things. But if you're an OG like me, you know how much those things meant in 2004 and 5. They're always iconic to me. But hey, it is what it is. Troll Romance completed. Needed to do this for a hard clue we got from that last Worms task as I wanted to finish that up. Easy. Karmja done. Time to move on to the medium. Completed. What's next? We need to do the hard diaries. Hard diaries completed. Now we can get to the gem mine. Hold on. Clap for me. Hey, there we go. Hey, no, you guys probably don't know that song. But anyway, that'd be my way to get to Duradale, unless I'm being lazy and want to use NPC contact. As really before Slayer, I plan on building a cult because CG is gonna print some money in runes. So Western easy completed. And it is very smart to claim the rewards as you go up because you get more chompies. I also made some still brutal arrows as I was running low on ogre arrows, but hey, we really don't have to touch chompies again until we push the elite. And there is the medium diaries completed. Time to go knock out the hard Western Province diaries. We finished it. We killed Zora. No spoon there. But hey, sometimes you don't get lucky. Now, with this completed, we shift our focus to go knock out Elite Void. Now it's time to claim the rewards and go do it. Quit prolonging, quit delaying. The sooner you start the grind, the sooner you finish. So here we are at pest control. We spent the time to get enough points to get elite for it. And I wanted 75 defense, figured, hey, it's a round number, unlocks certain gear if we ever get it. 'Cause I do not plan on really going for defense anytime soon, but hey, we did it. Now we have enough points for Void, all three styles, and Elite Void. Not just regular, not just range. We went and knocked it all out. So we never have to come back to pest control. So we did it. Now we shift our focus to go knock out Monkey Madness 2 to go chin and get as much range XP as we can from these chins. So it gives us more DPS and CG. It's recommended 92 for max hits with Eagle Eye, but I didn't care. As long as I got higher range, I wasn't going to go out my way and hunt chins to get to 92, but we end up getting a decent range level. And here's the clips of all the void, the elite void. It'd be useful for learner raids or forecast and other niche situations. We have it. Pretty much my best melee gear outside of Slayer. Monkey Madness 2 completed. We did it. at DC twice on the platform. It was AIDS. We finished it. It was life. We got it done. Now, a few friends and subs monkey dance for me. Big shout out to you guys. You know who you are. These range levels are coming in. We had all these chins and we wasn't leaving till they was done. Let's see how high we could get our range level before CG. And look, there's another range level. I was being cheap and picking up the prayer potion ones, but as he's being kind enough to dance for me, I kind of didn't want to have to leave, come back through the tunnels, keep resetting. So, hey, oh well. Here's another range level. Another one. We got 91. Can we get to 92? We got to 92. And this is when I decided to switch to defense just to finish off the defense XP. And bam, now we go do Song of the Elves. Nothing else to do but Song of the Elves. We finished the range. We finished the void. Now it is time for CG. It is time to get it. It is time to put the blood, sweat, and tears into it. And we are not walking out of there until we have full crystal in a bofa. And here is armor seed number one. Couldn't tell you the exact KC, but it was under 50. I know that. It was a big learning curve. And there is the enhanced. We got the Bofa. We just need the armor seeds at this point. Are we giving up? No, we don't quit. When you set a goal, it is so important for you to stick it out and actually do it. Another armor seed. This is armor seed number 3. We are looking real good right now. It was a big learning curve, I will not lie. I did around 20 regular gauntlets, died about 10 times, got the last 10 kills in a row, and figured I was trying to rush in gauntlet to meet CG's prep time requirement, but it's a whole different system. And for
To
you to
go
learn
do it,
something, you just
okay?
have
You can watch as many guides as you want, but till you get the experience of doing it, you will not master it. And there is another armor seed. We're making great progress, making great progress. Armor number 4 coming in. Two more to go. I was very excited at this point. I was getting spooned. I was getting spooned. And here is armor number 5. Okay, one more. One more. We never have to step foot in this place. With the Noxious Halberd, I really wasn't super set on getting the blade as that kind of could fill the gap. But look what we got. We got the second enhanced crystal. We have the blade and we have the bofa now. We have the blade and we have the bofa. We are set. No, the goal was soon as we get back to Slayer, get 80 attack to wield this blade, okay? And with 99 Thieving, Shadow Veil, dodgy necklaces, it is no problem to go get crystal shards by thieving. But look what we got. We got that third enhance. Now I was in my mind, I'm like, okay, I could trade this for the crystal shards. That corrupts the Bofa basically, and all the shards I do have corrupts the blade, and then just get some more shards for either armor or anything else. But can we just please get the sixth armor seed at this point? No, we cannot. We get the pet. Dude, I just want the armor, bro. Just give me the sixth armor. I just want the armor. Okay, that's all I want. Is the armor.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That is the fourth enhance. And I'm super sorry to everyone who hasn't had that mega spoon in their mouth, and I'm probably doomed with my RNG and other places, but we'll see. This locked it in stone. I'm trading one for shards to instantly corrupt the Bofa and the blade. We have a third if I ever lose the Bofa or blade in the wilderness. If they ever come out with the mage weapon. If I ever need to split something in the raid, drop it over to the main. We have a third just in case. All we need is this sixth armor. That's all we need. And we finally got it. We finally got it. We're CG free. We leave in CG with full crystal, the blade, in the Bofa, in the peg. CG is green logged. We have all the elks, all the loot. The drop, the loot tracker is on screen. As I said before, we went in a lot of times and just couldn't meet prep, so I died and just took the loot anyway. Now it's time for crafting. I need at least 78. While I was doing Oaken, because I need the GP, I was like, okay, we could just run the agility course for shards, end up getting the agility level out of it, kept Elkin and Elkin and Elkin, and we ended up with 27 mil. Money going in the kingdom, money going to buy the occult, money is good now. If we need to get fletching up for a scorching bow, whatever we need money for, we'll retop kingdom, spend a little GP on the occult, maybe a couple goalies for the jewelry box, and here is Beneath Curse Sands completed. I really did this quest because I wanted the water, the circlet of water. I don't know if I'm fumbling that pronunciation because I have to go mine sand. I've been loyal on my seaweed runs. I'm a good Iron Man. So my math said like 16K singing for roughly 84. I have a master clue in the bank for it. Went and bought the soul runes and look at this. Look at this. Yeah. We have the occult. We have the occult. You know how good that feels? NPC contact, thralls, anything I need ever right here. All we have to do is get some more stones from this dragon stones from keys, and we can make the jewelry box the nexus. I'm really not pressed about because it takes 1,000 times teleports, and I really don't need it. Like if I'm on the standard spell book, it's a law rune. I mean. 83 mining coming in. Time to get to the sand and knock out that 16K. I was so excited to push my crafting level up. That's why I've been loyal on the seaweed, at least banking 94s. I've always hated stew boosting, so I've always preferred to use the pie boost. 94s the torture, but here we are collecting our 16K sand. This will be enough, I think, for 82, 83. No, 84. I pushed to 84 a little bit more because of the master clue I have in my bank, and there's 90 mage coming in from Super Glassmate. There was nothing else, man. It's time to get to the sand. At least get to 78. I was going hard. I was so excited to be free after CG because that was a huge time sink, but it was well worth it. We walked away with full crystal in the blade, 78 crafting coming in. Now I have the glass to really get to the required level of 82, but I was being impatient. As mine is saying, it's like you put all this work in, you just want to go enjoy what you actually did. So I went and made the armor seeds because I was like, well, I need the crafting XP. Why not make them when the XP matters versus waiting the X82 and getting more XP after when I really don't need it. So went and made those, bought the recolors. Man, it was so worth it. Let me tell you, if you're debating going to CG, it is such a free feeling. It gets you way better in PVM. It makes you better as a person. And I know this is gonna sound kind of stupid, right? But as a person, as a human, when you set a goal and you obtain it, it's dopamine and serotonin, okay? You did what you set out to achieve. And now I never have to come back to CG. I could go to God raids, anything. The whole sandbox is open. Once you obtain the items or the goal you set for yourself, you are free. And it is very rewarding. It is dopamine and serotonin. And you walk away better, not alone in the game, but as a person. When you put your mind to something and you achieve it, that says a lot about your character and your morals because you don't give up, make excuses. Oh, I can't focus. I can't. You're just making excuses. So if you have them big goals, go knock them out. If I can do it and other people can do it, so can you. No one is better than anyone else. And here is the Solicep. We have it. Time to go make the pie. Time to boost to 82 crafting. It is time to make the bofa in the blade. The moment I've been waiting for a very long time. Since I have made this account, I knew this was one of the biggest grinds I would have to do on this account. I know it would be one of the biggest learning curves I had to do on this account. It is a grind, but I know that hurt a lot of people's hearts to witness me trading an enhance for shards. But hey, when you're spoon like that, you can do what you want. We're set. It's time to rock and roll and go. We are loaded like a shotgun in a hillbilly's house, okay? It is time to make the bofa and the blade. Do you know how good this felt in my heart and how happy I was to complete Corrupted Gauntlet? I never have to come back here. I'm set for the future of this account, for any raid, for God Wars Dungeon, for shamans, for everything and anything this is useful for. Desert Treasure 2, Muspa. The game is open. And we have one of the best melee weapons in the game as well. So really skipped over the whip. I mean, not super far off of it with Slayer, but I mean, it's not going to mean as much either as if I was using the zombie axe till then. Still have to go get 80 attack, but hey, we corrupt both of them and we go make them fit the color scheme. I do plan on playing leagues. I do want the ombre color, the blowpipe recolor. I do want the spirit tree, maybe the Nexus, just because it will fit the Halloween theme POH so well. So I am looking forward to getting that. If you would like to see Leeds content, let me know. But my plan is to just push points as fast as I can to get back in the main game. I am so excited to push for the Trident, to push for the Occult, to push for the Scorching Bowl, Ember Light, Zanite Jewelry, to take this account to the next level. And thank you for joining me on this journey. It means the world. If you enjoyed the content, like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.